Hi, I'm Hema Chetri. It's been 3 years I'm in the field of marketing as a senior content person. My long standing experience brought me into thinking that I should do something for myself too. That's when I began writing my first novel, Regrets, because that's what I think you need sometimes to realize one's true value. In the double parts of my life journey that started in Aizawl, one of the northeast states in India, my father's accidental death was one incident that had lent my mother a real opportunity to discover her strength as she was struggling to raise me and my siblings. I have grown up witnessing an immense power that women possess that took me into many learning and inspiring moments since. My opinion on the changing world in literature. Internet has globally expanded its platform for everyone to put together their experiences, knowledge and culture in a way like never before. Today it's always redefined by people from all walks of life. The hidden talents are truly exposed. My literary journey was more of exercises and less of reading, really. Rather, my sources of learning were from listening to videos, movies. The best one by far was writing, as I could experiment with my thought process, creativity, and editing along the way was tremendous fun. Feedbacks again are those I consider extremely critical to help me evolve as a writer. My book is about the tragic love story of two characters starting early in school. I've briefly covered their ups and downs, their longingness to meet, yet choosing to sacrifice their love to tell people that responsibilities are always supreme to love, like how Lord Krishna had said once. That was the trigger. I want to impart knowledge about ancient history, mythology, and how their actions and sayings about the good and the evil are still relevant in this era. I've always wanted to explore the field of art, whether it was early in my childhood when I was obsessed with acting, or later in my adulthood when the idea of studying literature was stronger than to become a nurse. Though I've ultimately landed there in my late 20s, but wish I could begin my journey at that time. Then I feel I would have saved myself from rigorous hard work forced by such tardy decision making, and I feel I would have learned more. Yeah. J.K. Rowling's struggle is what I relate with when it comes to solely writing. I really admire the way she pulls off her strong imagination into one of the most creative storytelling as Harry Potter. Going forward, I want to give my readers a taste of modern contemporary writing of my sort. I mean, something that is informative, spiritual, that gives people a new way of attaining peace in the midst of pressure building, racing life for everyone today. But I also want to add a different texture to that art of writing whenever I do. My next book should express the same in the literary quest. I think for any aspiring writer, the first and foremost thing it is to believe. Let that spirit push you to begin writing at the first place. It is equally important for them to understand, especially when it is fiction, what they want to write about and then how. Follow the 3 act structure, but before all that, be interested in working on the lengthy, pages after pages of content, editing them over and over again, all that with passion. Also, don't give conclusions. Let the reader decide what they want to take away from the book. Rather leave the possible questions that could be hanging on their minds as they reach the end of your book. Oh god, I've just said that. For anyone who has lost their love even after trying hard may easily relate to this story. Its true pain and struggles are the essence of love, which may not necessarily entail into marriage. But for those who wish to be that way and rather want to work together in this journey, they need to be more expressive on time than leaving things to fate. Otherwise, they will end up being immersed in deep regrets, just like the characters, I'll say. Thank you, NEX, for having me as a speaker today, and my heartiest wishes to Gen X humongous success.